Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any free, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
FIU will line up to punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket starts to collapse. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fakes his man out. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass. It's Amaro. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter for goodness sakes.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Amaro. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. just feeds the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because it's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ball State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Red pass hits complete. Stopped after making the catch. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The lone back's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 45, on his way. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. FIU set up with another 1st down. Gets it out fast. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're trying to get to him. And the missed connection on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A sky-high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Motion, try his hand. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Angulo. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now improvising. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Amaro. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little fun.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. FIU will line up to punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for space. It's Angulo. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage. It's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. FIU pushing tempo. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Feeling some heat. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. The field goal is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. It's blocked. The pressure got home. Scoops it up, and he'll try to take it back. They make the stop at the 38, but the block punt gives them great field position. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Angulo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quickly complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To the air. It's Amaro. He's got it. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Now, 4th down.
They'll try it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Man, and he shows some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. A quick pass to the left. Nice move to keep moving. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Tackled after picking up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wide out in motion. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move to get open. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Motion from the offense. They're working that left side.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Amaro. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Angulo. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Gets it out fast. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He's looking to throw it. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Buys a little time with his feet. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. coming after him. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires on the move. Snags it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Takes a handoff. It's Angulo. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.